grace will be enough when my eyes can't see what you have prepared for me. Your grace will be enough. And strength is rising as I wait patiently. Your words, they comfort me. Strength is rising.
In 2013 and 2014, I bought the truck and Tiny and determined to live in them. I left California in September of 2014. I had never driven a full-size truck. I had never towed anything, ever. I had never driven over a mountain more than 3,000 feet high. I had never slept in a Walmart parking lot. I had very little access to electricity, a porta potty, and a big dog to travel with. My destination, my hometown, in the Piedmont of North Carolina. Rolling hills and green grass, the smell of curing tobacco in the air, Carolina blue skies, and ponds and lakes, rivers and creek beds, and my most favorite place on earth, the Outer Banks, Nags Head, in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Hot sandy beaches, warm salty water splashing in and out and changing the landscape daily. My birthday in January was always one of my favorite times to visit, and I visited and delighted in all the coastal region, in every season of the year. I remember living in the middle of the state. It took so very long to get to the ocean. I laugh now that I am days, weeks even, from driving there. If all I had to deal with was my truck and Tiny and dogs, I would go there now. They're predicting snow, and it doesn't happen often, but when it does, it is a stunning, beautiful thing to see. Snow falling over the ocean and onto the beach. I realize today, all of the anxiety, fear, mental distress is coming from being responsible for more than I had intended a decade ago. I feel burdened and overwhelmed, afraid, and knowing I can't keep up. Every day I feel like I'm falling behind. But that is not entirely true. I still get things done, besides the things to keep me and the animals alive. My goals are divided, not entirely, but I would like to have the freedom to find a new homestead and be able to at least travel to the coast of North Carolina when I could. The division is, that's an old dream that will no longer be attainable once the new system is in place. So at 8:20 a.m. on a Monday morning, I begin to reimagine life as I know it. But I wonder, what if this is it? Is my only choice to stay here and wait for a cash buyer? Do I choose an owner financing scenario? Just walk away. Because that is an option. Not a wise choice, mind you. And it only crosses my mind occasionally. But it does cross my mind. If I sell, I could start building a homestead, have home and land to grow things. If I own or finance, I become a nomad again. If I try to make it happen, it feels like I am forcing my will be done and not waiting for his. The wait is not a sit and wait. It is an occupy, organize, and maintain, get ready to go and be prepared kind of wait. And as I write those words, I realize life right now is like that for everybody. We're waiting to go home. We can tell by the signs we're getting close. And sometimes we just want to take off running. We can see the lights. We can hear the sounds of delight and joy of those who have gone on ahead before us. But I have discovered running off and not listening to the shepherd's direction and timing can put you in a barren field, seeking nourishment that only the shepherd knows where or when to find. The question weighs heavy. Will you be faithful in the wait, patient, gleaning and growing in the place you are until he says it is time to move to a greener pasture? Father Elohim, you are the great El, above all other Elohim. Hear our prayers for peace and contentment where we are for as long as we're here. Surround your called out ones, the Kodashim, with a Geder HaKodesh, a hedge of protection against the schemes and deceits of the enemy of our souls. Let our very lives be a witness, a testimony of the Savior of the world, our King, our Shepherd, our salvation, Yeshua HaMashiach. Amen and Amen.
Lift up your heads, you weary souls. Our God is not done yet. Our King will come with the morning light, bringing joy to the darkest of night. Carry on, all you pilgrims. Don't lose heart, for the journey is long. At the end of your wanderings, lift your hands and bless